Huyu jamani alikuwa I've been told to go to Terminal 1C. I've tried 1B, 1A, but now I'm headed to 1C. So I think I've seen it. 1C to the side. So this is just across over here. 1C. So let me see, man. 1C, 1C, 1C. So 1C, 1C, 1C. Yes. Even the Google. So, well, these are parkings that you see, the vehicles that are waiting people. Say that they are dropping and picking at the same time. And now I'm headed 1C. So 1C. That is it. So been told to go to 1C. As you can see, the board reads 1C. Because 1C. So this way. Let me just go straight and see what next. That is. Yep. washroom. Urinals. This is the outside washroom. Outside washroom. And it's a laboratory. So guys, this is Senior Zach, and it's my journey back to where I've been working. You know, my leave, it's long gone, and it has dissipated. So I need to go and fend for my family as well to make the ends meet. You know, I just want to describe my vacation. My vacation was just fairly well. And the reasons why I'm telling you this very well, because it was laced or marked with a lot of misery. The misery as in happened to, let me cover that one at the end, because let me tell you the good side of the story. The good side of the story is like, I've had good times with my family and with my family altogether. That is my filial family, my parents, my brothers, my sisters, my kids as well, and everyone. Another one is I've been also been able to meet friends, create new friends all over. I've also marked other kind of achievements in terms of project that I wanted to accomplish back at home. That one is done and dusted. So on the second note, I'm working on another project as well, because we are also here to make our families back at home happy. You know, we needed to change something. So apart from making them happy, it's like we change lives back at home. So it's been fine. The weather has it's been fine, because you know back where I'm going to now, the weather is quite adverse, very cruel, but it is what it is. Basically, it's been fair, but at the end, the reasons why I'm telling you that why my vacation itself was marked with some kind of misery is one. Just 2 weeks into my vacation, I happened to lose a brother cousin. So this my brother cousin used to work with the CID. They later changed from the CID to the National Intelligence Service. So brother died at the age of 50. So within the same month, after something like 10 days of my brother's death, but the body was not yet reposed, then my beloved paternal grandfather also died. So we had two tragedy. It was a double tragedy within a tragedy back at home. So I lost two people, and as at that time we were bereaved, and we spent a lot. And I must say, maybe it was a blessing in disguise that they had to depart whenever I was back at home. Remember, at one point I lost my proud brother, who was also a police officer. In 2021, during Corona, I never traveled to come and bury him. I only traveled in 2022 to come and give a farewell, standing beside his grave. For the same month, also 2021, I also lost my grandmother. It was also during Corona time, 2020. I never traveled. So when I came back home this time around, so two of them, just like I lost two of them, happened. But this time it got me home. Maybe it's a blessing in disguise that maybe they were waiting for me, or in terms of they wanted me like to bury them when I was back at home. Then all this thing happened when I was there. I remember a situation whereby now I would be going and they were still alive, The moment I just touched ground in Doha, then the calls that I'll be receiving is like, my grandfather is no more, my brother, cousin is no more, it will be a double tragedy, a double expense that, now you're flying, again you're getting back, because now it's free. Before it was Corona, the entire world was closed because of that kind of madness that's called your pandemic, or that was causing pandemonium. But it's fine as of now. So basically, in short, that was my vacation. So I've seen a lot, I've done a lot has happened, misery, bad and good. So steaming off was well done. Now I'm fully fledged to go back and start afresh. Let's see you on the other side while cruising the air. Bye.
All passengers departing on this flight, kindly proceed to gate number 21 for documents check. A proceeding call for Kenya Airways, flight number KQ762, departure to Johannesburg. All passengers departing on this flight, kindly proceed to gate number 21 for documents check. Thank you.
Security check is done. Now checking in the luggage and also checking in so that I go and wait to the lounge. Waiting from the lounge. That was the best thing. Remember, this is the best thing ever.
This is a proceeding call for Kenya Airways, flight number KQ464, departure to Bujumbura. All passengers departing on this flight, kindly proceed to gate number 12. Thank you. Jambo, kama vile ndege ya Kenya, ndege nambari 464 inayokwenda Bujumbura. Abiria wote wanaosafiri kwa ndege hii waelekee kwenye mlango nambari 12. Asante.
That one is the announcement to notify people where there's various scheduled flights are available. Then they're telling people now they need to proceed to specified gates for the document checking and for them also to check in. Wow. Yes. It was tight. So my passport and boarding passes. Now headed to gate 5, gate 4. I think the next gate. So that's me.
Jambo, this is a proceeding call for Kenya Airways, flight number already in my seat. The guys also are still coming. Just the window. Just up next to the window. Love it. So
This is the connecting flight from Nairobi to Rwanda. Then I'll wait a little connection in Rwanda for about 2 hours. Then from Rwanda to Doha. That is it. Huh?
What's your seat number?
C.
C's here?
Oh, this C? Okay, no problem. Just come over here. You
When we arrive. Thank you and good morning.
It's leaving 5 minutes after 1. Huh?
Good morning again. How are you?
I'm good.
May I have your attention, please? Just 1 minute. Sir?
Sure.
My name is Felix. I'll be your flight attendant to Kigali. I'm about to brief you about the emergency exit. Are you willing to assist in case of emergency?
Sure.
So these exits, we only use them in case of emergency. So we have to operate and evacuate passengers, but only in case of emergency. When you hear the command saying evacuate, evacuate over the PA announcements, that's when you can open the exits. So to open them, you have to remove these covers, grab the red handles, with the assist handle, red handle down, with the assist handle, turn the door on your side and throw the door outside. So you can help the passengers to evacuate. You tell the passengers to follow you as you disembark. So for my information, I suggest you may read on these safety briefing cards about the features of this. But please, if you see water or fire outside, lock the exit, tell the passengers to use the front exit. Do you have any question or concern? Everything clean?
Clear.
Let's have a second.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board Rwanda Air's CRJ-900 Next Generation. Please stow your baggage under the seat in front of you or in the overhead compartment. Ensure emergency exits are free of any carry-on bag. To avoid crowding in the aisle, we kindly ask you to take your seat and place your hand luggage in the overhead compartment. Your seat numbers are found on the panel above your seat. Smoking is not permitted throughout the flight. Thank you for your attention and welcome on board.
Yes.
mu rugendo rwa Cumba magana 451 rugana i Kigali. Kugira wacu kugera Kigali turakigana ni saa 1 n'iminota 5. Mu gihe tutegura guhaguruka, bagenzi bahire twizere ko imizigo yose n'ubwo bwabukenewe cyangwa se munsi intebe ziri imbere yanyu, tukabibutsa ko kumenta ibi muri indege bitabyemewe mu gihe cyose muri rugendo, aho telefone zanyu zigendanwa ko zaba zishimishwe cyangwa se ziri muri flight mode. Mu kanya gatarambiranye turaza kuba tubagaragariza ibimenyetso by'umutekano muri indege. Turasaba muza kurikira neza abakozi bo mu ndege baza kuba bahagaze imbere yanyu bigaragariza nuko aba musanzwe mujyana twe murakoze twifashe urugendo rwiza rugana Kigali, urugendo rwiza. Ladies and gentlemen, shortly we're going to be in front of you demonstrating all the safety features we have on board the cabin within Joe Square. The cabin crew is going to be in front of you, even if you are our regular tour. Once again, have a safe flight to Takeoff.
Landing. We are landing. We are landing. bad weather in a storm. Landed in a storm, bad weather, raining over. You can see the
saa saba n'iminota icumi ku masaha hano
runway,
mu cyushye
rain,
kiratanga
bad
indege
weather,
ifite serivisi 20. impamvu z'umutekano wanyu no turasaba gukomeza mwicaye n'imikandara ifunze neza kugeza indege ihagaze
Kigali,
neza
Rwanda.
ndetse n'ibimenyetso byo gufunga imikanda bikuru. Saba kandi kureba mwari mwicaye hatagira imizigo yanyu mwibagirwa mu ndege igihe musohoka, kandi no kwitwa urubiko rwo hejuru hatagira imizigo ibagwira cyangwa abagenzi mwijyana. Mu izina rya Rwanda komande iyoboye indege ndetse natwe twese twafatanyije tubashimiye ko mwahisemo kugenda Rwanda uyu munsi. Twizeye ko mwagize urugendo rwiza kandi twizeye kongera kubona ingendo zacu babiri. Mwakoze nawe utaha umunsi mwiza.
In the event of landing in water, a life jacket has been provided under your seat, looking like this. Instructions from the flight attendant: remove it from its cover, pull it over your head, pass the straps around your waist, clip the fasteners at the front, pull the straps to fit. To inflate, pull the red inflation devices only when jumping out of the aircraft into the water. If the jacket fails to inflate, blow on the manual inflation devices.
Kigali. The same is answer which is talking to however communicate with the passenger. The question said that it's gonna use your electronic devices to command you to keep a more switch off or light mode. When you go to the phone, one in the phone is class passengers, and you have another one in the back for economy class passengers. So this facilities according to where you are seated. When not together with the amazing team, we have more yourself to cover anything. It's not this day to usher in this video. Such a hot week, and having your refreshment and Oscars. Once again, on behalf of one that's come to command to the night and thank you for having you to my being on it. And have a safe flight to Kigali. Thank you, gentlemen.
Getting ready to take off. On the runway. Now we are on the runway. We positioned the aircraft has positioned itself on the runway, waiting clearance to take off. This is now, or is it? Taking off now. Going. This is now this tragedy. Taking off. Taking off. Jet lag speed. Taking off. See? See it? Afraid of it. Look outside. Look at that speed. Look at that speed. Literally. What that moment. What that moment. Taking off. Lifting up. Lifting it. Lifting it. Lifting it. Lifting it. Bye bye. I'm gone. Now we are in the skies. Soaring high and high, breaking the hill, breaking the hills. It's going high, high, high. You can see now the house structures, how tiny they are. We are above them now, how tiny they appear. Breaking the hills as we're moving above the skies. Bending, bending, stabilizing. We are above the skies now. You cannot see anywhere. Our hill is broken. Up, 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 up. The clouds, so now you cannot see anything outside now because you're above the cloud, stabilized.